stumbling standing. I'm on my Gabby. Somersault on the assaults, sticking my landings. I'm rapping off of the vault. Verbal gymnastics, they want me. They cannot have it. I'm doing backflips.
Woo! Woo! Grand Rising, beautiful people, on yet another beautiful day. And today I want to speak to you from the headline of 3 signs that you are close to your breakthrough. Now, breakthrough is a lot like pregnancy, and maybe you have not been fortunate enough to experience this, but guess what? I'm a father. I have. So I'm going to walk you through this. And by me watching my wife give birth to our daughter, I kind of understand the signs and the symptoms. And life is much like that. When you're close to a breakthrough, there are these 3 specific things that will happen. 1, you will notice that you feel very uncomfortable. Now, when we were around 8 months, 9 months of the pregnancy, it was very tough. There was a lot of nose being stuffed, and then the baby's getting bigger, pushing on organs and stuff. And that's exactly what God does to us as chosen ones. He makes us really, really uncomfortable. It might be you're in a financial pinch that looks like, I mean, how am I going to get out of this? Like, I'm just barely holding onto a thread, man. It might look like relationship issues where you notice that everyone's just disappearing and you're not even quite sure why. You're like, yo, I called them, but they ain't called back. I said, what's up? But they were like, you know what I'm saying? He makes us uncomfortable because he's about to bring us to this new place of comfort, and he needs to make sure that our hearts are ready. It says, like, we are to be tested. We were going to be tested to see if we're ready for the upgrade, but we have to let go of what was old in order to bring forth the new, right? You know what I'm saying? All right. Sign number 2, that your breakthrough is right around the corner, is that, yes, you get uncomfortable, but then after that, right when you're in labor, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to push. You're going to have to push that baby out, right? Because again, you're discomforted, yes, but that doesn't mean that the mission stops. And what God is trying to build in us is perseverance. He's trying to build strength. Again, a weightlifter does not go to the gym and say, man, I'm going to get stronger by looking at this weight. No. They get stronger by picking up the weights, by interacting with them, by pushing and fighting through that resistance of muscle, and then they get it up and they hit their reps. And it's no different with you. If things are getting harder, then don't fret, yo. That is the challenge. And God is saying, yo, are you ready for this challenge? Because guess what? New levels bring new devils. And we have to remember, in order to deal with those devils, our muscles, our body, our reflexes, our strength have to be a lot different, because it's going to be a lot harder. Imagine if you tried to level up with the same skill set. You're going to drown. And God don't want you to drown. He wants you to prosper as your soul prospers. But you can't do that if you're weak. The third and final thing, the indicator that your breakthrough is right around the corner, you're going to have serious doubts about if you can. Now, this is normal. So I don't want you to even trip if you're having doubts in your head. But there comes a time, yo, can I get this baby out of me? I don't know if I have what it takes. And it says in the word, in my weakness, God's strength is made perfect. And it's not for you to feel like you can, but to embrace the fact that God can through you. Yes. And that's where reliance comes on. God, I don't know how I'm going to make it today, but give me the strength. God, I don't know how I'm going to face that person today, but give me the wisdom. God, I don't know how I'm going to get through these courses, but help me help myself, right? Because then we start to realize, oh, as I fight through this thing, as I am uncomfortable, as I push beyond it, I'm actually leveling up, not only in the physical realm, but in my spiritual man. And that's what's important for sustenance. Because again, you can get it all really fast. Trust me, when I got about $5,000 as an 18-year-old, do you know how fast I blew through that? I mean, it was like, yo, I went to the financial aid office. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Give me my refund. And I blew through that hole so quick, like you couldn't imagine. But because I wasn't ready for it, I didn't go through the phases of understanding the value of money, how to invest, where to put it, what it means. I just had it. And that's the thing. You don't want to have a breakthrough and then lose it. So again, the 3 signs that your breakthrough is here, because I know it's your time. 1, you're going to be really uncomfortable. God's going to make you uncomfortable. Number two, you're going to have to push that thing out, and it's going to be hard, and you're going to have to lift. And then 3, you're going to wonder and question if you can. But guess what? It's all figured out because it was written for you to prosper. So don't fret, don't trip, don't do none of that, because we're going to get through this. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have that breakthrough. And do you know why you're going to have that breakthrough? Because it's morning coffee. Let's get it. Comment, like, subscribe. Have you been in this phase right now? Are you going through this currently? Does it feel like you're like, yo, whew, it's going to take a miracle to bring this baby forward? Yeah, it is going to take a miracle. You and your effort and your strength and your courage and your tenacity. But guess what? You can do it. You can. Okay? All right, holla. Peace.